Hello and welcome to Armored Core 2. It is I, Silent Lion NK. You know, today I feel like I should talk about the state of Armored Core. What really it was left as. For a lot of people, this was like a huge part of their lives. I can think of my one friend. He moved to like my school, I guess like in middle school. I told him I knew what Armored Core was, and he was like, "Yo, you know what Armored Core is?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Dude, we should totally hang out and play." And I'm like, "Yeah, okay." And I mean, like, we had some good times, but it was only Armored Core 4 and 5, and he never played any of the older ones. And when I showed him them, he was like, "Oh, okay." And then he totally would kick my ass with my own build, you know, because it was like, "Oh, you're loading your build. Ah, I see. I have no build. I'm gonna load your own." I'm like, "Oh, you bitch." And of course, he would kick my ass with my own mech. So, put a lot of salt in my wounds. But people don't go over to hang out anymore. People nowadays just play games. It's fun. And a lot of people forget that if it wasn't for Armored Core, there would be no Dark Souls. Because this was the game series. This was the OG. That brought in From stuff. That brought about Elden Ring. You want to talk about why there's an Elden Ring? People, I've seen so many people say that Armored Core is not a good game. Elden Ring is better. You should not support Armored Core if you want an Elden Ring DLC or another Elden Ring. You guys are trash for saying that. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you never played Armored Core. You don't know the love or the care or the joy of it. You know, hanging out with your buddies. Literally just destroying the AI for each other, and I feel sad because it's a great game. You're bad-mouthing a series because you're afraid to try a new genre of mecha. You never tried mecha. You just been like, I am RPG, protag, Western. I'm going to take my sword and murder random creature because I want sword or armor piece. Look at that shoe. That shoe will now become my helmet. I mean, like, come on, dude. Okay, man. You know, I really don't care who you are or what you are, but you know, if you're going to say that your reason for not supporting a franchise is their decision to make a genre they once made from the beginning that brought about all the other success that you guys praised, you're going to be like, "No, I don't want to try Armored Core." Well, I think that's foolish. I think that's incorrect thought. And it really annoys me because Armored Core is a great game and you're not even giving it a shadow of a doubt, let alone a chance to try. You're just automatically calling it shit. You know, I can't think of a better mech game than this. Like, Armored Core is better than Gundam. Okay? And I will fight a lot of people. Like, I'm a part of the Gundam community as well, and I would say Armored Core is better than Gundam. Alright? I have at least played Dark Souls 2. I own Elden Ring. I have played some of that. Elden Ring is a good game. But, like, the people who are now trying Armored Core and are like, "Oh, yeah, it's good, but not that great." You guys aren't even trying. Like, my God. You guys say Elden Ring has a hard control scheme. You say Dark Souls has a hard control scheme. You know, I want people to pick up Armored Core, the first one. I want them to pick up Project Phantasm, Master Arena. Get their hands on 2. I mean, like, I explained that 2 is easy to get. Try Armored Core 3 or Silent Line. And I would recommend Last Raven. I mean, hell, I literally already showed, like, me coming back into this, like, what's a good starter build in 2. Alright, there's a guy, I think called Buster TBM. And he made, like, a good suggestions for, like, starter AC builds in Silent Line. Like, you know, if you don't want to learn the mechanics, you just want to get into the gameplay, watch his thing and just make the build. Alright? You know, like, get into the arena, learn the controls, do AC tests. Just don't be afraid. But Armored Core is such a great game. And the fact that there are people out there who would say that you shouldn't like it or try it because it's gonna stop you from having your new modern AAA title continue. I mean, it brought it about. There would be no Elden Ring without Armored Core. And let me tell you why.
Prototype MTs are malfunctioning as your mission is.
You see, this is something I never knew until, like, I brought it up to my brother when I got Elden Ring. And he said,
engaging combat mode.
He said to me, you know, they initially came out with that game in, like my time for the PS1. And I'm like, really, bro? So
open the gates one by one.
Way back in your time, they came up with Elden Ring. Why didn't they make it? You said, well, I'm not sure. Maybe it's complicated. Now it's out. I'm like, oh, okay. That's fair. Guess what, people? Armored Core came out. Kingfield. You know, there are so many games that owe it to Kingfield. And if you're gonna say that Armored Core is something that people should be, like, afraid of, not like, try support, well, then you shouldn't support Elden Ring. You shouldn't support the thing in your plan, because the creators that you love, from software devs, you know, they help develop this and create things here. And you're gonna, like, say, no, I don't want that. I don't want to try this. How close-minded. For shame. God. And I gotta be honest, I didn't want this video to start off like that, but, like, I'm just annoyed. I see this stuff now on YouTube, and I'm like, my God, people really are just gonna say this stuff just because they're butthurt. They didn't get a DLC. And I just figured that. I know people. People can be petty and toxic, right? And it occurred to me. So if you want something to try, something that will blow your mind, something that actually tells you a story from the world around you, gives you little narrative elements, but, like, great voice acting, shocking revelations, betrayal, plot twists. Try Armored Core. I bet you Armored Core 6 is just gonna be so much better. You know? Because they really got the formula really down. After, like, Armored Core Silent Line. Armored Core Silent Line was probably when the formula started to become truly purified. And I would say now, oh man, you want the pure experience.
Mission objective achieved.
Armored Core 4
switch to normal mode.
Armored Core 4, yeah. Armored Core 4 had really good narrative and world building elements. It was short, and really tough, but, like, it was good. And you know what? For answer as well, you know? Armored Core 5 was really grungy. I didn't like the mechanics personally, but you know what? It had good storytelling, it had good world building, and the world told you a story. You know, like, who doesn't love a great cataclysm where you kind of rebuild humanity, or humanity is just arriving by the thread with corporate greed and petty squabbles over resources, you know, and the world is doomed to repeat the cycle, you know? There was even this this video where a guy was like, I don't know why they're called like 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Maybe it's like a title thing. No, it's an era of Armored Core. Armored Core changes between the eras, the concepts, the abilities, the design philosophies. In the end, each Armored Core has certain metas, and no one is ever perfect for one mission.
We request the rooster attack. I don't like.
I don't get why anyone would ever say that there shouldn't be a video game out, since so many people love video games, devote so much of their life to video games. I think Armored Core 6 should come out. I think people should support it. I believe that if you like from what From Software develops and creates,
Raven?
You should be back.
Damn it, they found out.
Because this
All
is really
units
good
converge on the
series.
Raven. Make
There
sure
is
our
so much
contact is
potential.
protected.
And if Armored Core 6 comes out really
Main
good,
system.
there's gonna be
Engaging
another Armored
combat
Core.
mode.
But let me tell you what else is gonna happen. There will be an Elden Ring 2 if Armored Core 6 is that good. Because what it comes down to is capital. And Armored Core makes a lot of money historically for FromSoft. I'll tell you why we got Armored Core. Elden Ring is so popular. That's right, you guys brought it back by buying Elden Ring. Don't even know it. Know what you should know? By the new Armored Core, there will be another Elden Ring. Not a DLC. Another Elden Ring.
Mission objective achieved. System switched to normal mode.
So look for that. Actually look for it. Because if Armored Core 6 comes out like the beautiful stallion I expect it to be, okay, you will have your Elden Ring 2. Mark my words. It won't be right away. It took Elden Ring a long time. Elden Ring was out back when PS1. That was development started. And From Software put together Armored Core as a beta disc. And they would just release it, you know, with the first mission and all that stuff. I don't get how anyone could possibly. It just really got to me, guys. That people would wish for the stopping of a video game. Like, the concept alone. You know, a lot of people, I'm gonna make a comparison here, said that Halo Infinite would be shit. It would be a bonfire. They said the same thing about Halo 5. I mean, I never played 5, but a lot of people were upset about that. You know, I guess I was right, but Infinite, people after 5 were like, Infinite's gonna be terrible. Infinite was good. I gotta say, you know, if I had to make any comparison here, From Software is arguably the most superior video game developer out there, because not one of their titles is classified or marked as a bad game. Microsoft can't say that with Halo, because guess what? Halo 5, bad game. So it's smart too, that's what I've been told. That's what I've seen in gameplay. It made me sad because I thought Halo 5 had a good campaign. You know, I think Elden Ring is a good game. I get why people would want another one. But, in all honesty, Armored Core is something they need. From Software needs. Not the fans. Well, maybe the fans, but mecha has been in a rough shape recently, and Armored Core hasn't had a serious title in a long time. If everyone wanted Dark Souls. And Dark Souls is good from Software. But they've mastered that. They've shown they have the horizon figured out, and everything's been discovered. They want to go back to the roots. They want to break. If you don't give them that time to chill off the creative juices of Protag Sword and world-changing things and great flames and giant tree things, well, you're gonna have a shit game eventually because of burnout. I think people forget that developers are people. And I think people forget that a good game isn't based off a hearsay of popularity of a title. It's based off of the love a person goes into making it. Armored Core has the love, you know? It's the love Bungie put into Halo 3. Like the love Metroid was made. I mean, like, you look at any of the Metroids, man, they're good games. I will fight them on that. That known. You know, I had to really think about what I'm doing with this thing, you know? I started this channel because Armored Core 6 is coming out, and I thought people should know what the old Armored Cores are like, and I started seeing other people starting to do that. Like, for this, I only knew there was like 3 YouTubers on the internet who would do this, and I would watch their videos and stuff about Armored Core. My god. Now there's a bunch of people doing it again. Old things are brought back, and it's amazing, but at the same time, there's so many inaccuracies I've heard. And it bugs me because I've literally played all the games, I've touched the physical copies, I've run them on my PS2. I mean, my PS2 is literally on life support, more or less. Because I played so much Armored Core. Okay? I probably have to clean that thing and like maybe like fix some soldering connections or something just to make the video cable work right. I have no idea what's wrong with my video cord. But like I still play Deadlock on it. That's practice playing, by the way. Another good game series developed by Insomniac. We should play. Just saying. Yeah. How does this man still have ammo? It's my fault for using a handgun. Seriously, I'm just livid. No. Series. The fact that people don't know that they wouldn't have things without the successes of the past. And being like, oh no, this thing's gonna be terrible. Well, you know what? Maybe when it comes out, it might be bad. What if that reality is true? what if that happens? What are you going to do? Is what you're saying now going to change things? Is it going to make a difference? I don't think so. I don't think anything you have to say out of your face or your butt is going to say that there's going to be a difference. Take a step of faith, you know? Not a leap, a step. Just move the foot. Give it a chance. See what it is. Feel what it is. Look at it. Try it out. Alright? Because if you're just going to say that something you didn't try is going to be a bad game or it's going to be terrible for the future, you know, we wouldn't have things we have now. Just don't get it. Why people would be so afraid. You know, change is necessary. Without it, no video game would feel the same. People would all be the same. Everything would be stagnant. We would all be carbon copies, and everything would be boring. Alright, that's depressing. If any of you believe that you could have things you have today without the things of the past, the actions of those who came before, you'd be foolish. And if you say that something is terrible without even trying and seeing it, my God. Yeah. I feel like it's only like maybe like 2% of people. But it still bugs me that even a single percent would complain in such a way. It just boggles my mind.
Head, we have now eliminated this area that...
I really hope that people actually give this game a try. Not Armored Core 2 particularly, but Armored Core, the whole series. Even the new one coming out, Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. I want that.
It's a Raven.
I want
All
to
units'
get it.
mission
It's on my
priority
Steam
has
wish
changed.
list, and
Attack.
I'm looking forward to it. And you know what, people? You can bet your bottom dollar that when it comes out, I'm gonna make videos on it.
Main system engaging combat mode. bridge is old and decayed. Watch your step.
Oh, you approach me!
Mission objective achieved. System switched to normal mode.
By the way, this issue is not an armoredcore 2 another the audio issue. It would always happen in my disc, and I would like go to save and restart the game. But if you start another mission, it goes away.
Please attack Geomatrixes. Enter the target, the goal, the facility. We will also be.
Yep.
We've arrived at the target area. Commencing AC drop. Main system engaging combat mode. An MT platoon supplied by our client will accompany us on this mission. They're unmanned, so their loss is a little concern. Use them to your advantage. MT-1 destroyed.
Okay, put away your firecracker, whatever it is. Come back, Jake.
MT-2 destroyed.
Yes, I know, I gotta destroy the flying. There. tell me I missed one. What's this?
Mission objective achieved.
Ah.
System switched to normal mode.
Completion. Feels so good. Not bad. You see, extra money helps pay the bills. Well, either way, thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope, this is my God honest truth, that maybe, some way, you guys will look forward to armoredcore. armoredcore 6. The next project that From Software is working for completion in 2023. So this is going to be a great game. Mark my words. And as always, have fun, enjoy your day. Thank you for watching.